Hey, what is up guys? So after playing McCree for quite some time after the nerfs, I'm finally going to deliver you guys my thoughts on McCree's after the nerfs. But check out this cheeky play. Hanzo shooting up arrows in the air, and then McCree here stunning him, and then the arrows just fall right on him. 2 kills within the first few seconds of the game. It's just a real cheeky play that I think is hilarious to do. But anyways, let's go ahead and jump right into it. So a lot of you guys have asked me, what do I think of McCree after the nerfs? Do I think he's still playable? Will you be playing him? A lot of you guys know that a lot of times I didn't enjoy playing McCree, but sometimes you need to play a hero to carry your team, and when he had the fan the hammer hitting for 70 points of damage, yeah, I played McCree. I'll definitely say that if I ever felt like I needed to carry the team and I wasn't doing a good job, I would just go to McCree because he's so low skill ceiling and so low skill floor that I feel like he's relatively easy to pick up and carry a team with. Because, again, his skill floor and ceiling are relatively low. I mean, you literally throw something at someone, and then they can't even play, and then you just right-click on them. It's hilarious how strange, he lasted, his fan the hammer did so much damage. He's actually been nerfed multiple times. For those of you guys that didn't play in, the alphas and stuff like that, or betas, he's been nerfed actually a lot. But anyways, he's still definitely viable. You can still see I can take out tanks. I mean, at that point, we only did, I think, 50% of his HP. But for the most part, yeah, he's able to still kind of deal with tanks. He doesn't 100 to 0 tanks. They have to be kind of low, or you're going to have to, fan the hammer multiple times. Because now with that reduced DPS, instead of it being 420, that is, if all the shots, hit, it does 270 right now because it does 45 instead of the 70. So it's almost half the DPS. That's a pretty big deal. One thing I've noticed is when I go against Reapers, when I go against Tracers, sometimes I feel like it's half. Let me know how you guys have been dealing with Tracer with McCree, because right now what I've been doing to compete with this is sometimes Tracer gets away, and it's not. I don't even feel like it's me being bad because I literally fan the hammer right after I stun her, and she just gets away, point blank. Sometimes she gets away. I've tested it on both ends. I played Tracer, and I've had my friends use McCree, and sometimes I get away, and sometimes they don't. No idea what causes this, but what I've been doing to try to combat this, because you can see, look at that Reaper. Normally he would have been dead right there, right? Because again, we're reducing our DPS by almost half right there with fan the hammer, and now Reaper can kind of survive. Again, Tracer survives. So what I've been doing to compete with this is I stun her and then I left click on her face. So it does 140, and the stun of course deals damage, and she only has 150. Unless she has armor, she's gonna die. So yeah, that's what I've been dealing with as far as the McCree nerfs. I feel like there's strange times where sometimes people will be able to get out. Just talking about Tracer though, she'll be able to get out sometimes, and sometimes she won't be able to. Again, I have no idea what causes this. And obviously, if one of the shots on Fan the Hammer is missing, I understand that could be the case. But I've been testing it out, and you can be literally point blank. You could be barrel stuffing her, and she sometimes can get away. And I've tried it vice versa. I'll spam on the rewind ability on Tracer, and I can't get out of it. I don't know. Sometimes it's 50-50 chance. If you guys know exactly what causes this, let me know, because I've been trying to do some testing by hand. Can't figure out what the heck causes it. It's just sometimes you get Tracer, and sometimes you don't. But as far as McCree's viability in the game, do I think he's still viable? Yes, he's definitely still viable. He's not as good as he once was, so I probably won't be playing McCree. I enjoy playing characters that are more flashy and that can carry much harder. Widowmaker can still definitely be playable, as you guys have seen in my other video. If you guys want to see, by the way, all of the nerfs, I will leave a video down below in the description box. I'll leave the link for that. But you can see that McCree is definitely still viable. Right there, I basically did a 1v2. I killed the Pharah, then we killed the Hanzo. But, I mean, had Fan the Hammer not been nerfed, it would have been much, much smoother right there. I would have had much more HP. Maybe I was able to engage with the Genji much easier. I could have Fan the Hammer, maybe killed him. Oh, I wanted to make this clear, because I've seen a lot of people talk about this. They were uploading the video, and they were talking about thoughts on McCree, right after, the patch notes came out. Did you, I don't know, maybe if they were pro players, I could understand. But I feel there's so many YouTube channels that, literally threw out the video just to be first and was yo, I'm going to talk about McCree's nerfs, and I want to talk about if he's viable in the game already. And most of them, okay, this is what's funny. Someone, I actually saw this in one of the videos. Someone was yo, McCree's nerfs, all you got to do is just go for headshots with Fan the Hammer. Fan the Hammer does not do extra damage on headshots. It never did, and it never got patched to deal double damage on headshots. But yeah, some people were giving that out as information. I'm oh no, man, I would hate to give wrong information to anyone, and unfortunately I guess they didn't do the stats, or they didn't look it up. I don't know. For whatever reason, and I know that most of these channels, they don't have intentions to give out bad information, but there's not like a really good channel, at least that I know of. If you guys know of good Overwatch channels that give out good information and that are like better at the game, so to speak, because there's people that just play casually and they'll just like, make Overwatch videos, but I want a channel not just with a bunch of subs, but I want like content that is more oriented around being competitive, and also just community-driven stuff is always fun just to talk about, viability and heroes after nerfs and buffs and stuff like that. And I definitely do like messing around once in a while. Like, even though I want to make my channel primarily about like the ranked section of the game, I do want to do fun stuff once in a while, like, trying to play Mercy and get top DPS. I'll do fun stuff like that for you guys. But for the most part, I feel like McCree, he just isn't as good as he once was, and that's a fact. But I mean, well, there is one argument that you can make, which is that he does reload faster, but it's such a small argument that I don't think anyone's going to really be like, no, McCree's better after the nerf. He can't take out tanks, he can't take out Reaper, he can't take out Tracer 100%. There's just something random that I think it might just be lag, I don't know. Like I said, if someone knows what causes this to where I can't kill Tracer, let me know, because what I've been doing, like I said, is I've been stunning her and then left-clicking and headshotting her. But, I definitely think that McCree is still viable in the game. He's still like good enough to be played in competitive. I know there's some heroes like, realistically you can't be playing in competitive if you want to actually like be good, so to speak, because you'll get wrecked by certain strategies and other things. Like, for example, attacking on symmetric, not the best. There's some things that you just really shouldn't be playing. But if you're a god with it, hey dude, you can totally like show me those clips of Symmetra on attack that you're completely dumpstering on people. Like, I would love to see that. But for the most part, overall, you're gonna be more effective playing other heroes. And as far as my playstyle, I would much rather play a hero like Roadhog or a hero like Soldier 76 than McCree, just because not only do I find them more interesting, but I feel like they offer more to the team. I know McCree has that stun, like against Tracer, that's very excellent, but again, the problem that I have with it is you don't always get to 100 to 0 here, and you don't always have the option to be able to headshot, go for the left click headshot. But you can still see Fan the Hammer, like, I would have killed that soldier really, really, really quick right there, and then be able to, of course, get out of there. But, of course, since, I have half the DPS, I'm not going to be able to do that. I feel like Soldier can do a lot of DPS relatively quick, too, and Soldier can heal. He's got that movement speed. I like Soldier's ultimate better. I think it's overall just a better ultimate. So I just feel like I personally don't feel like I should be playing McCree. I'm not going to give enough value to the team now with that nerf as I would with other heroes. So as far as me playing, I probably won't be playing McCree, like, very much. I mean, there might be some random time where the time calls for it for me to actually swap into McCree, for whatever reason. If there's 5 Tracers, heck, I'll probably end up playing something else. But the thing is like, if for whatever reason we need a McCree, I can definitely play McCree. I don't find him very difficult to play. And, like, you can see over here, like, there's only 5 seconds left. I'm going in here, going ham, and, like, they don't have enough time to touch the payload, so I distracted them. So good stuff on my end. But for the most part, I would rather, I could have just did the same thing as, Soldier. I could have thrown down the heal, just right-clicked and started spamming stuff. I could have been playing Genji, make them turn around and stuff like that. I think I could have offered much more to the team by playing another hero, but I've been playing him a lot, and I just want to give you guys this gameplay because there's a lot of examples where I wasn't killing people effectively as I would if I was playing just another hero. So yeah, those are my thoughts on McCree. I think he's viable. He's just not for me anymore. He's just not good enough, or I guess technically easy enough, so to speak, as he once was. He's not OP enough for me, essentially. And I never really enjoyed him in the first place. But anyways, hope you guys enjoyed that video. Thanks for watching, guys. And I'm signing out. Let me know your thoughts on McCree also down below if you guys have any thoughts or opinions on it. But thanks for watching, guys. I'm signing out.